Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan again from Crypto Camacho. Hey, guys, I wanted to show you a potential buying opportunity right now with Bitcoin Cash. I want to show you the trend that's been going on and want to show you how you can get in on this and make probably a decent, at least probably 10 to 30% depending on where you enter into this particular play. Okay, so if you look at the chart behind me, I'm using Coinigy, which I love. I'll put a Coinigy I'll put a Coinigy link in the bottom of the show notes. Use Coinigy all the time to trade because I can connect all the different cryptocurrency exchanges to the single interface that Coinigy provides. So it's awesome, but I don't want to make a video about Coinigy. What I really want to make a video about is trading Bitcoin Cash on Binance. All right, so if you look at the Binance chart, this is what it looks like. Today we're at 1548 for Bitcoin Cash. The price has actually suddenly dropped about $100 today. But I want to show you this channel that is forming. But before we jump into that, I just want to show you and point out that we are in a bullish trend, right? In December, we went way, way, way down. Like early January, we had a market crash and went all the way down to about $600 for Bitcoin Cash, and 600 was about the bottom, right? Then since then, we've gone up and we've seen the trend now starting to move in the other direction, and a bull run is starting to take place, and we're seeing now the trend is going up, right? It's going up this way. So that trend is going to likely continue, and hold on, let me just delete this really quick. That trend is likely going to continue upward. So with that in mind, and making a few assumptions there, as you can see in some of my other videos, I've noted when the tops, so this is a high. We saw a high in April, about a month ago, a little less than, about 3 weeks ago. We saw a high in April of $1,550 for Bitcoin Cash. Then we saw it drop all the way back down to $1,250, only to bounce back all the way up to $1,860. Now, recently today, or even just a few days ago, it dropped down to $1,450, and now today we're at about $1,550, right? So we're seeing this trend of bouncing up and then bouncing all the way back down to where the pattern and threshold or the support levels are, right? So I've drawn this little channel upward, the support channels or the support bases that have been hit by Bitcoin Cash, right? So you can see that there's one base right here hit, right? And there is another base hit right here. Let me draw you another one right here, right? Base here, base here, base here. So there's actually like a quadruple base down at about 1200, and then we go upward from here. But the channel is extending upward, and we're likely going to see another bounce up. Let me just redraw this a little bit. Another bounce upward, which I'll show you here in just a moment. Let me just draw this out. But another bounce upward here coming in the next probably day or two. It could even happen today, but it may draw out a little longer. But if this pattern holds true and holds consistent, we're going to see basically a drop to about 1,500-ish approximately. I would say we could see as low as 1,500. We could go a little bit lower, like 1,475. Possibly, it's possible that we go under 1,500, but not much, right? We're going to stay right around in this range, approximately right here, right? Then what we're going to see is at the last level of support, which was at 1,460 approximately, probably a little higher than that, we're going to see a bounce all the way back up and above the last peak, and the last peak was 1850, right? So we're going to see a peak above that. So if you look at all of the trends with all this in mind, look at all of how much this has performed in this particular channel, right? So starting kind of at the beginning, we see there was like a 50% gain. Now we've really hit the channel, and now where is the gain, right? It's right here, and that's about 30% all the way up, and then we go all the way back down to 1250, right? Then when we hit 1250, what do? We bounce all the way back up, and again, hit about a 40% jump right there as we hit 1845, right? So twice in this particular channel, we've hit about a 30 to 50% gain while retracing and going backwards as well, about 20%, right? So we're going down, bouncing back up, going down, bouncing back up. So this channel, if you look right here, this little L shape, it's looking very similar to what's being built out right here, right? And let me just draw that out for you. so you know what I'm talking about. Let me get a different color. So we got a little L shape going right there. We got another little L shape going right here, right? So things are looking consistent. Looks like there's a pattern being, built out of this. So now the next thing we could expect is the price to go down to maybe like 1480-ish approximately. I would stack your buys and go down, starting at like 1510, 1500, going down all the way to like 1480, 1475-ish, somewhere around there. And then we can expect another bounce. If I zoom out and go down to here, we can expect another bounce of about 30 to 50%. So, right, let's be conservative, and let's just say it goes up 32%, around 33%, 34%, let's say 33%, which is right here, right? So 33% is where? It's at the perfect spot for there to be resistance. Where? At $2,000, right? That's the perfect spot, and that's 30% higher than this, 1480 that we're seeing right here, right? So it's holding very, very consistent with the patterns we're seeing. You can easily get in right here and make a good ROI on your investment. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is clear as day. Bitcoin Cash is going to be on a bull run. It's going up. We may see a little bit more of a downturn before it goes up, but it is going to go up. It's going to bounce. Likely it's going to bounce somewhere around the $2,000, $2,100 range. So you're looking at a 30 to 50% gain if it does, right? Not 50%, like a 30 to 40, 45% maybe. And it may go higher than 2,000. It may go to like 2,100, 2,000, and then we'll see some resistance. Anyway, so hopefully this gives you a good tip and a good opportunity to make some gains. I'm bullish right now on Bitcoin Cash, so please let me know if you have any questions, but I hope this is helpful for you guys, and let me know how it turns out when you make your 30 to 40, 50%. See you guys to the moon, and I hope this works. Bye, guys.